Well, I'm back, guys. It is Ricardo with DFW Junk Guys, and today I'm going to answer some questions. The most popular questions that I get asked by email and by YouTube on my comment section. So let's just dive in and get into it. First of all, I want to start off by saying that I appreciate everybody who subscribes to my channel and watches all my videos. And when I first started this, I never thought that I would be overwhelmed with questions about my videos and questions about the overall junk removal service that I do. The Junk Guys. So let's get down to it. We just got a question over email just about 30 seconds ago, so I want to ask it, and it says, how did I first get started in the junk removal service? Well, great question, guys. I actually wasn't in junk removal. I started as a moving company with a van, okay? The van wasn't even mine at the time. I went to a lady's house, and she had hired me. I went over, I cleaned up her garage, but I noticed while I was moving so-called furniture in the moving business that it wasn't furniture. It started just being trash. I threw it in the back of my truck, and then I turned around and I asked the young lady, I said, "Ma'am, where would you like me to move this stuff to?" Realizing that it was trash the whole time. And she said, "Well, why don't you just move it to the landfill? Aren't you a mover?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I moved from apartment to house or house to house. I mean, apartment to apartment. I've never had moved any to the landfill. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know landfills existed." Believe it or not, guys, she paid me $400, and my first junk removal, I took it to the landfill. It took me about 1 hour to complete the whole job and another 30 minutes to dump it. And that's how I started, guys. So I'm going to look at the second question that we got. What kind of equipment did I start with? I actually started with my father's van. He let me borrow it, and it was an Econoline Dodge van 3500. Great vehicle. If anybody's ever going to get a vehicle like that to start a junk removal, a van, an Econoline van, it was empty, didn't have any seats. Great van. All right. My third question that I always get asked, guys, is how much money did I start with to start my junk removal service? DFW Junk Guys. Great question. You know, this question can vary many ways. To me, I actually borrowed my father's van. My father had an extra vehicle that he wasn't using. It was that Econoline van, and I started working with it. So there wasn't a lot of money that I had to put up, and my marketing skills were really into Craigslist at the time. But other than that, I didn't spend any money. I was my father's favorite, so he just gave me a vehicle and he said, "Go make money with it." So I started moving people that eventually, from the moving, moved into the junk removal service. Okay. The next question that I always get is, how did I get my first customers in junk removal? Well, guys, I mentioned it just in the last question, is Craigslist. I started posting on Craigslist, and it worked out great for me, and a lot of word of mouth. I would move someone, and then someone would call me in the same neighborhood and said, "Oh, my friend told me about you, you do great service," and boom, I would get another business. So a lot of word of mouth happened, but honestly, Craigslist helped me a lot too, and it's the ads, how you post them too. All right, and the last question, of the most popular question I get asked is, guys, how long did it take me to start, and how long have I been doing junk removal? Great question. I didn't have a plan. Actually, I never wanted to do really junk removal. It just happened. So there was no actual process or a plan to that. Now, when I started the junk removal service, that's when I had more like a mini business plan, I guess you could say. And I really decided to, if I can make money removing trash from people's houses, doesn't that sound crazy? And make money? That's when I decided to really press hard. And that's when I decided to get a website and go on and go on and go on and be bigger. And of course, these videos that I do now. How long have I been doing this? Well, guys, I think I'm going on my 7th year right now. I struggled for the first 2 years to go, and the last 5 years have been a blessing to me. And we've expanded the business into other areas of the country. So I hope I answered y'all's questions today, guys. And I appreciate for everyone sending to me. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel over there on the right side. And on the left side, check out my other videos. So long. Au revoir. See ya.